darkened abyss where the shadows crawl. Still leviathans whisper as the darkness calls. Beneath the crushing weight, where the lost souls roam, silent screams of the damned haunt this iron tomb. U-boat in the depths where nightmares breed, echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Sonar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. Torpedoes scream like banshees, slicing through the void. A dance with death as lives are toyed. The pressure builds like thunder, a tempest in the deep. Ghostly hands of fate reach for dreams that weave. U-boat in the depths where nightmares breed, echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Sonar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. Trail of murky water, the cold grips like a vice. Submerged in the graveyard where silence is the price. Battles lost in shadows where history bleeds black. In the heart of the ocean, there's no turning back. Lost in endless night, their stories lie forgotten, swallowed by the fight. A world beneath the surface, where hope cannot survive. In the depths, we're all haunted, just trying to stay alive. U-boat in the depths, where nightmares breed, echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Sonar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. So here's to those who wander beneath the stormy sea. In the iron jaws of darkness, we find our destiny. On this journey through the shadows, as the silence breaks, we'll rise or fall together in the depths where fear awakes. Unter schwarzen Wellen tauchen wir ein. Stille Jäger, jetzt nirgendwo zu fliehen. Wasserbomben schreien, zerreißen die Nacht. Der Druck zermalmt, das Ende erwacht. Stahlwände erzittern, Nieten brechen los. Wasser dringt ein, flutet die Last, raucht die Luft, kein Atem, kein Licht. Höllenerhalt, der Tod bricht ein. Latten reißen, der Rumpf beugt sich, die Tiefe ruft lauter, ertrinken im Stich. Flammen lenken, Funken im kalten Raum, wir sinken
Alright. Alright, back in the U-boat. Last time we had like a very bad luck with the game and bugs and everything. Here you can see our this week schedule. So we are going to play now the U-boat and Thursday deliver at all costs. It's coming out. It's like a crazy driving game. And we are going to end the day with the Deus Ex 2027. I might fudge the schedule a bit depending when the deliver at cost is dropping. I'll be away weekend, but I suppose I can squeeze a bit of streaming in the weekend, Sunday. So that's the general idea. Anyway, let's get to work. So what we have here is Rosman is our new engineer, and we are going to train him as an engineer and who can probably like make emergency repairs.
Eilt Ihnen voraus, Herr Kommandant. Ihre Versenkungszahlen sind beeindruckend. Dies sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU, streng geheim.
Low difficulty. I wonder if we have a better chance to get them here. So let's select that. Get going.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Leaving the harbor. Milkcow is moving to this area, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah.
Deckgeschütz besetzen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Okay, this is a bad weather. I don't think the planes are going to be like a... okay. I don't think planes are going to spot us in this weather.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Funkspruch erhalten.
Scurvy.
Herr Kapitän?
Kurs setzen. Große Fahrt voraus.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Horchraum besetzen.
That could happen.
Bin sehr müde.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Patrouillengebiet erreicht.
Funktelegramm gesendet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
U-Boot, direkt voraus. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Herr Kaloin, es handelt sich offenbar um das U-Boot, das in Not geraten ist.
Use 1996.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Accidentally clicked that one. We'll share 10 units of food. Okay, glad to help.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Es freut mich, dass wir helfen können. Man weiß nie, wann wir Ihre Hilfe benötigen werden.
Kurs setzen.
Okay, let's move over there and then listen for contacts.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen. Drehmotoren wechseln.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Bestätige.
25 Meter.
Okay, he should at least hear another U-boat. In theory. Then again, shadow zone is actually a thing at the sea, so beats me.
Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter.
Navigation besetzen.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 230 Grad.
High closing in. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
U-Boot 225 Grad.
Anblasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30
Torpedorohr
Meter.
5 gewartet.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Something like this. And now we get out of here.
Leuchtraum besetzen. Diesel besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Diesel besetzen. Navigation besetzen.
Okay, I think we got away.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Tauchen auf 50
They might
Meter.
hunt the other submarine though.
Besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
25 Meter.
– 45 Meter.
Can we hear the warship?
50 Meter.
Tanks
Wind is 10 knots, so
Tiefe
that might
30
be like
Meter.
a
Motoren wechseln.
there's so much storm outside, so
Allbefehl voraus.
we are going to play the goalkeeper here.
Zeit für
My
etwas.
concern is that if the convoy is going from the north side. And suppose if there's something here, it's in my baffles, so.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Raum besetzen.
5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
45 Meter.
Would be great to find the convoy. Usually we have had like a pretty good luck with those, but
Herr Kaloin,
not
wir sind
last time.
aufgetaucht.
weiter geht's.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Erledigt, Herr Kanal.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
40 Meter.
Yeah, that's a decent range. But that's only like theoretical.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Tanks anblasen.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
We need more food with us. Now we have like spare parts and not the food.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Maybe this way too large place to like patrol.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
35 Meter.
Okay, let's listen again.
Meter.
Anblasen.
Yeah, maybe next patrol would be like better.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Auf Rotlicht wechseln.
Wir haben neue Befehle vom BDU erhalten.
Find SS Hammond. Okay, one of
Torpedorohr 3
these.
gewartet.
SSAB Hammond ship. So it's sailing with the
Herr Kapitän?
Okei, where's my logbook? Budget journal. Okay, here. MA is passing very valuable sonar prototype on board SSAB Hammond, cargo ship port of Murmansk. Sinking the ship will notably slow any progress. Currently practicing score AB675 course of 84, convoy traveling at the speed of 6 knots. AB675. AB... A 86 degrees.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
I think I can make an interception. Okay, we are speeding.
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Diesel besetzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, apparently with the 3 engineers they have a lot, like, much better.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten Boot ein mögliches Ziel in unserer Nähe gemeldet.
Okay. Convoy inside AB637. Course 2798 knots. I don't think it's that.
Kurs setzen.
That's going to totally wrong direction.
Kurs setzen.
So there's 2 convoys in the area.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
50 Meter. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
E-Motoren besetzen.
If this convoy has been keeping the course, it should be like somewhere in this area.
45 Meter.
So we're doing like this, the 18
25 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
18 not
Kalon,
so.
wir sind aufgetaucht.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache. Kurs setzen. Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horch setzen. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten. 5 Meter. Auf Motoren wechseln.
Here it is.
Schraubengeräusche.
Okay,
Mittlerer
so
Konvoi.
we are in the route.
Peilung 320 Grad.
Aktuelle Tiefe 35 Meter.
SSA AB Hammond. Unfortunately, they could be like several Hammonds in that convoy, but all right. 50 to 79 to 21.
50 Meter.
If they're, yep, I suppose their direction is unchanged.
Peilung 100 Grad.
Kurs setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Kurs setzen. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
45 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
50 Meter.
Okay, hunt is starting.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Bestätige. Tanks anblasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30
Jawohl,
Meter.
ich kümmere mich darum. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Horchraum besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
EXO can actually rest now, but we are going to maintain our crew and weapons and try to sleep. There's a two targets for some reason.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Torpedorohr 5
I'm
gewartet.
trying to approach the convoy from the slightly from the side.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Time early morning, so it's pretty bright still. And it's September. It's getting dark, but it's like on and off at the northern latitudes. Smokestacks would be nice.
Benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Too bad you can't notice the ship's name with the hydrophone, so we just need to like, okay, so now we are close. Okay, there's the convoy. Player spotting them before the crew is. The main group, and there's escorts from the both sides. I have noticed that I shouldn't be like dead on their way, because that's where the forward guard is with the destroyers and whatnot.
Kurs
das?
Grad. Auf Seerohrtiefe. Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Kleine Fahrt voran.
Natürlich, Herr Kanoi.
Wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe und eingeschaltet.
Okay, so Wolfpack. Yeah, that might sink the ship. So do we scrap our attack and or do we push on? I might want to snipe this SSAP Hammond again. Then again, Wolfpack might sink at that as well, so our mission might be completed.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Can't make up the names.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
SSAP Hammond. Oh, nice. .5 kilometers, so
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
unless there's a two Hammonds, which could also be like a case here.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, so let's get to work. So it's a Liberty. AOB is about that. Distance. Uh, 2.7 kilometers. Velocity. And surfacing is out of option because they have a cannons. And it's a midday, so that's very heavily armed freighter. Yep, 6 knots.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 6. Lage 1, 2, 6. Rechts. Entfernung 2, 7, 1. 6 Meter.
That's a... Why haven't you warmed any torpedoes?
Herr Kapitän. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
That's going to generate noise. And I need to shoot with something else, but... Okay, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Oh, nice.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay, we are starting to be like close enough. So if we trust
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1, 0, 8, rechts.
speed might have changed, but not overtly. They are not like they don't know we are here.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 1, 0, 1 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
.5 impact pistol.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 1, 0, 0. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung Ziel 8 Meter.
Seems pretty okay. This shot at least. Oh, it's slowing down. No. Doing just fine. Boiler shot would be nice. I think it's there. Yeah. Boiler went out.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kapitän.
I think he's dead in the water. It's Jake Cassett.
Herr Kalei, eingehendes Telegramm. Funkspruch erhalten.
Okay, they are shouting that they are hit by submarine.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 1, 3, 3 Meter. Winkel 1, 2, 0, rechts. Fahrt 6 Knoten. Rohr 3, bewässern. Rohr 3, bewässern.
Do we have a time to estimate this speed? I suppose we are. They might be speeding up currently, so I suppose we have a like 1 minute time to check this out. AG Cassette again.
Schussunterlagen
3 knots.
aktualisieren.
Okay,
Geschwindigkeit 3 Knoten.
slowing down. So let's take the new distance and shoot. Yep, that's it.
Aktualisieren.
1.8.
Entfernung zum
That's
Ziel
fair.
1, 8, 1, 7 Meter. Los.
Okay, that's coming around. Yeah. Under attack by submarine.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kapitän.
Cruiser is also changing course. Oh, what else? Yeah, this is going to be noisy, but they have a bad listing here, so probably going to sink. It was a boiler shot, so That's worrying me. Good thing I actually recheck the speed, because this might like want to stop or add some more speed. So funny thing, they are all traveling slightly different speeds. Very good shot. Okay, it's going down. Okay, they're leaving the ship. Yep. Oh no, that's coming. We have a cruiser here as well. So good day.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
We could shoot this Empire Mist. That's a C3. That's even better. EOB is quite a lot. Distance also semi close.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel.
And it's
9,
bobbing
2,
and weaving,
3
so
Meter.
or zigzagging rather. I'm going to shoot the F tube to this ship and
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 5 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 8-3 links. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 9, 2 Meter. Rohr 5. Bewässern. Aktualisieren. Winkel 8-3. Bug links.
keep the course. It's zigzagging, so we have to shoot now.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Telegram gesendet.
Okay, we have 3 torpedoes in front. So make it 4. Then I'm going to shoot the cruiser. Just because I can. That's going to bring. That was really close range shot, so it's a shame if I miss from the range. It's zigzagging, but it's not going to help from this close. We might even get to the pullback gathering points. Okay, now it's sunk. Okay, we're a bit lagging. And that was the boiler. Okay, so C3 has a boiler slightly towards the aft. Okay, cruiser changed the course. Which direction?
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Schneller, schneller.
It must be like a cruiser.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
Verhalten.
Yep.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Oh, that was a random being.
220 Grad. Telegram gesendet.
Okay, the cruiser is actually zigzagging. They didn't have a good read on us.
Sie gehen unter. Wir haben Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Boilers are offline, so you can hear the crack of power going down. Yeah, I love the crack.
Telegram gesendet.
But now we are going after cruiser
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
because we can. I mean, even Royal Navy doesn't have a unlimited number of the heavy surface assets.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Okay.
Kurs setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
I have actually shot before cruisers, but not too often. Not a county. It's a ditto. Makes sense. Distance. A very high mast, by the way. It still says 6 SSAB hammered despite hitting it. Yeah, I think there were like several hammers in this convoy. Yeah, there could be like several. I had like 2 markers, so I was thinking that it might be like a case of that kind of case. Okay. Now we need the cruiser speed. It's going very slowly. Ditto class light cruiser. Yep. Did they have a radar? That looks like a radar to me. Or is it like a stereometric stereoscope? One of the...
Hüllen hoch. Sie senken.
Okay, nice. One of the... Okay, let's stop. I shouldn't look other way around.
Schussunterlagen
So one of the first books I read about naval warfare was HMS Ulysses from the Alistair MacLean, and that was like a... I did read it when I was like a teenager, and that was pretty cool. The ship was fictional, but it was like a... depicting the hell of the ferrying the goods to the Murmansk, to Northern Sea.
1, rechts. Rohr 2, bewässern.
Okay,
Rohr
5 meters.
Rohr 3,
3 meters.
bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert. Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 3 bewässert.
Yeah, cruiser is crawling. It's probably listening. That's what it's probably doing. I wonder if the 3 torpedoes will be enough. Angles should be like a semi-okay. Because I want to shoot it when it's crawling. Impact fuse.
Los!
Fire. Yeah, there's a lot of dispersion now, but yeah, totally forget to adjust the dispersion.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Yeah, cruiser is definitely crawling, but that's why I want to shoot it. now and not now and not later. Doors are open. What the? That was boiler going. German secret weapon. Okay, 3 torpedoes already listing. Lessons to learn. When there's a U-boat threat, do not stop. Now it's crawling even more. Even moving. Oh, we took some waters out. Still like moving a bit, but not going great. First prop boiler is still like working. Okay, F-tube is going to be ready. Yep, there's another SSA cassette here. Yep, because I just want to get past. Oh no.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
So I need to brave.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
I'm going closing for the kill, but I'm actually shooting the SSA cassette. No way is that ship going to survive that. It's possible. I mean, okay, but it's not going to survive. So that's so many sections of the ship are flooded, and it lost like one boiler. So good thing is that it's not going to hunt us anymore, because I need to like drive in the front of that cruiser, which would have been like a slightly hazardous if it wasn't like eliminated. Okay, need new velocity. But hey, how many have you ridden the HMS Ulysses from the Alistair MacLean? Just interested. And in this version of the game, you are getting the tonnage from the synced warships, so that's okay.
Aktualisieren.
4 knots.
Geschwindigkeit 4 Knoten. Aktualisieren. Lage 1, 1, 4. Bug rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 5, 4, 5 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
I heard the boilers of cruiser going pop. That was the aft boiler, so they had like still the forward. No, sorry. Yeah, the aft boiler and forward boiler was still working because they were in a different section of the ship. Fire one. Ouch! I just shot with the 5 meters depth. Oh no.
Rohr 4 bewässern.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Okay, they are leaving the ship already. That ship is going pretty close. That's a cutter. Well, they had chance to be a heroes. Now they missed it narrowly. It's diving slightly deep, but I suppose that's enough for the Liberty. I wonder if the cruiser would have like important prisoners, like a Commodore or something. We are shooting pretty accurately today. Same can't be said for all the other U-boat games. I think it's going to be a boiler shot. Yep. That's what I like to see. Okay, that's world's fastest evacuation of the cruiser. Thanks for following. Okay, now we can actually... Oops. I think we just rammed the boat here. Ouch. That's not a good thing. Thank you for following, Randy. I wonder why the stabilization went away.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Now it's the periscope is now sailing around. So let's see, distance. Give me a rough distance. 600 meters. How much is the velocity?
6, 3, 5 Meter.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Angle of the bow is something like this.
Schussunterlagen
12
aktualisiert.
knots. Okay, they are hauling their ass.
0, 2, links. Gegnerfahrt 1, 2. Knoten. Rohr 5. Bewässern.
And these escorts are totally clueless. The ships are just exploding left and right. I wonder if my periscope just damaged. I think we rammed the lifeboat by accident.
Los.
Okay. Torpedoes shouldn't hit the lifeboats. I press on the word should. See, totally safe. Totally safe. Oh no.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, that's trying to get us with the ass stick. It's going to be a hit, but not the greatest one. Forward cargo hold. And now we need to be on defense.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay, that's coming after us.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Tauchen auf.
30 meters, and let's hope that we are not hitting the cruiser.
Eine Tiefe, weiß ich nicht.
What's the situation on our stores? FD is empty. And both storage we have one loaded, 5 in a storage. We have been pretty shooting them pretty sparingly today and getting lots of hits. So I think the cruiser with the 3 torpedoes was the biggest one. Speed medium, moving away, stationary, sinking frag. Speed low. Okay, there's a wreck. A sinking cruiser. Yep. That was pretty close. Okay, you are bobbing on the... That was... Don't break the surface when you're just going to the periscope death. Okay, there's ships that are out of blood, blood. Actually, we could shoot SAP Hammond.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
We could shoot it. Let's be totally reckless.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 215 Grad.
Distance is something like that. Hey, under 2 kilometers. We can still shoot.
1809 Meter.
Höhenbruch. Sie sinken.
Okay, they are moving slow as well. Which would be like pretty good because we are having an angle shot here. Probably need to use magnetic pistol. Shallow and magnetic pistol. 4 knots.
Gegnerfahrt 4 Knoten. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1,852 Meter. Lage 7,2.
It's not warm, but
Rohr 4.
here we go.
Bewässern.
The Dido class sunk. That's pretty. That's a heavy thing. These are trying to find us from totally wrong place. The escorts, I mean. And these two are definitely going to ram.
Los. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es
Yep,
als erledigt,
the
Herr Kaloi.
cruiser is definitely going for that drink. at least in some books, people claim that submarine commanders should be like super aggressive. That's like they need to have this hunter mindset. It's not one dot torpedo, so this might be a dot. I think it's going to connect. A bow shot. Interesting. And clever again. I suppose they can't hear anything if they are this close to the merchants. That's not looking good. Yep. They're evacuating.
Telegramm gesendet. Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Diese ja, wir haben ihn.
Telegramm gesendet. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
I wonder how much to downdraft this kind of cruiser. Well, it's technically sinking, but very slowly. Huh. Still persisting. Let's wait the warships to go away. Well, there would be like a reach Wolfpack gathering point, but there's only like a couple merchantmen and some escorts. So maybe not. can load one for the self-defense.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
How much do we have
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich
food
darum.
left? I mean, that was storage room.
Alle Maschinen stoppen. Zielposition erreicht.
Save your remaining torpedoes for the wolf pack. Then you can add some more points to your crew. I feel like this is enough. I'm going to take prisoners of war and returning to the base. I think we have done enough. Besides, there's still like a escorts roaming around, and they are slightly angry. We have been using like a radio for pretty carefree, so good thing they didn't spot. They could spot. There's at least 1, 2. What else? We made a fair amount of destruction, have to say. Okay, now they are leaving. Probably.
Tiefe 5 Meter.
There's a propaganda shot now. That's how you make YouTube thumbnails. Okay.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant. Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Anyone we need? No. I'm trying to find some officers or something.
Telegram gesendet. Telegram gesendet.
That's a lot of sailors. Don't think we can save all of them. That's a lot of sailors. I suppose the captain went down with his ship. Or he's disguised as a sailor. Gotta check this. Maybe. Oh, okay, no officers. Okay, that's a survivors.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Oh, okay, the ship is coming back.
Pylon 355 Grad. Auf Seerohrtiefe. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We can still mess this up, so. It's over here. Okay, we have been like a true stealth this time. Nobody could hear us. Mission complete. Return back to port. I'm going to just press this. So 3 days later. Surprisingly, this was the mission that we didn't destroy our submarine totally. Usually we like get a lot of damage. Then again, I was very reckless. Okay, Rosman is getting like a experience now. And now we got like a new milk cow. Yay. JV convoy attacked. 43,555 tons. That's crazy amount of. Here's the Dido class cruiser. I don't see the gross weight, but it should be counted. Yep. That was great. For once. Alright. my time is running out. It's night here, so that's why. I'll show them schedule. So Deliver Our Costs is a new driving game, crazy driving game that's coming out in on Thursday. I don't know the time when it's published, but we'll see. Then I'm going to continue Deus Ex 2027 on the same day, and I'll be away for the weekend. I suppose I can stream something on Sunday day, Finnish time, so afternoon basically. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you are watching this on Twitch, throw me a message. I like to talk. So that's it. My name is Peli-Rami. In my day job I teach software development and game development, and evenings I play games. And there's a lot of good games coming out, but I'll try to play the old ones as well, because I was kind of teenager when the Star Trek Judgment Rights came out, so nice to have like a blast from the past. Anyway, hey, that cruiser had the wrong flag on the patrol report. She should have a white ensign. Yeah, those are the small errors there's a lot of those in U-boat. Can't do anything. But I'm seriously now thinking of getting that ship name mod, because way too many same named ships in a convoy, and you need to spot like the right one. So that's not working if you have like this short list of names. But hey, anyway, it's late here, so I'll bid you farewell.